Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Just read a rather frightening article on World Net Daily. You won't have to look for it, I will attach the link. The title is Report: 4 Islamic Terrorists Found in Texas in Last 36 Hours. The question isn't how many have been found. The question is how many have not been found. That's what concerns me. The article starts off by saying a noted Washington watchdog organization on Wednesday said, quote, 4 Islamic terrorists, end of quote, have been caught in Texas after coming into the U.S. across the Mexican border in just the last 36 hours. What border? There is no border. Well, there's a border, but it's an open border. Judicial Watch announced its sources within the Department of Homeland Security says the arrests were made by federal authorities in the Texas Department of Public Safety in McAllen and in Pham. The announcement came only hours after a member of Congress, Representative Duncan Hunter from California, disclosed in a TV interview that jihadists within the Middle Eastern group ISIS have been caught coming into the U.S. from Mexico. He said his information came from the Border Patrol. Folks, can you see how this whole thing was put together by this administration to do exactly what's happening to this country? Obama opened the borders by distracting the border agents to babysit these 75,000 plus children from all over Guatemala, Honduras, that are bringing who knows what kind of diseases to America. And now we're catching jihadists, ISIS jihadists, crossing the border illegally. We're in for one heck of a, pardon the expression, shit storm. And who do we thank for this? Does this give you sort of a clue? Does that sort of help you understand who's responsible for the nightmare the American people are now living? You add Ebola into the equation, it's mind-boggling. It's completely and totally mind-boggling. This is less than a month away from one of the most critical, important elections in this country's history. This is totally and completely insane. Have you heard me say that before? This is completely crazy. You want to read the entire article. We are in for a very difficult time. The report noted that Texas Governor Rick Perry had warned a Heritage Foundation audience weeks ago that ISIS militants may have already slipped across the Mexican border. The question you have to ask yourself is, how many are here? 100? 1,000? 5,000? 10,000? For those of you in America that have a legal weapon, know 2 things. Know how to use it and know when to use it to protect both yourself, your family, and your loved ones. Because you know why? You're going to need to do that. There's no doubt in my mind. They're here. Is this going to give Barack Hussein Obama the excuse that he needs to implement martial law? Don't be too surprised if we see heads being lopped off in different cities across the country, which will give Obama the excuse that he needs to implement martial law. Those FEMA camps might soon begin receiving occupants. I won't be one of them. I guarantee you that. Will you?